Today on Edu Chat, it's the first official day of LGBTQ plus Pride Month and National Gun Violence Awareness Month.
To honor the 1969 Stonewall riots and works to achieve equal justice and equal opportunity for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning the LGBTQ Americans. So yes.
Dang, what has Ron DeSantis done this time?
Why would you feel they need to go to another state if they can do it in their own state?
He's literally taking all this money and pushing it on things that are unnecessary.
That's what I don't understand.
And it's time for our new favorite game. Ready, set, get. 26.
Go.
Set, go.
Go.
The Educators with Prince TJ, Damian Anderson, and me, Bry'Neir Seymour. The Educators starts right now.
Hey, welcome to the Educators, everybody. Yes, it's hard to believe, you guys, but we are already in a new month, you guys. It is finally June 2023, but you know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. Isn't that right? So you guys, hello June, and goodbye May. So long, farewell, I will never see you again until next year. Okay, so now you guys, guess who's back in the house? Guess who's back again? We have our boy Bry back in the house today.
Welcome back, Bry.
Welcome back. Now, when you were gone, last week, you graduated. So tell us all about it. Tell us about your high school graduation. Please share with me and the Ed fam and Damien and my ears.
Well, the graduation went very, very well done. It was a well done success, I must say. Received some stuff I wasn't expecting, like a whole scholarship, somebody else's name. So it was an amazing.
Do share.
Thing.
Do share. We got time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, time. Okay, I received a $500 scholarship in somebody's honor at our school.
Good.
I didn't even know they surprised me the other day, and then I was well honored with all these cords and stuff. Had a great, backyard, cookout leading on graduation. But I'm really happy at what we have become, what I have become over these 4 years of high school, and ready to make more of it.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Congratulations again, Bry. And we missed you because you left me here with Damien. And look at that. We're gonna have a good day today. We have a good day. So y'all, today is National Say Something Nice Day. The purpose of this day is to counteract bullying and the lack of civility and the common courtesy that is growing among people in today's world. Hopefully, the practice of saying something nice today will continue into all of tomorrow. So, here is how you can observe this day. Think about the nicest person you know, take cue from them, and put one of their best qualities into practice. Say something nice to or about someone. Bring a smile to someone's face for the sheer joy of seeing them smile. Seek no reward other than knowing that someone's day is better because nice was the word, because a nice word was said. So happy Say Something Nice Day.
Yes.
Perfect.
National.
Yeah, I love it. And also get this, you guys, it is also the first day of LGBTQ plus Pride Month. Yes, it is, which is celebrated annually in June to honor the 1969 Stonewall riots and works to achieve equal justice and equal opportunity for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning the LGBTQ Americans. So yes. Now get this, in June of 1969, patrons and supporters of the Stonewall in New York City, they had staged an uprising to resist police harassment and persecution to which LGBT Americans they were commonly subject. And this uprising marks the beginning of a movement to outlaw discriminatory laws and practice against the LGBT Americans. But today we have celebrations, which includes parades, picnics. You have parties, workshop, concerts, and the LGBT Pride Month events attract millions of participants around the world today. And memorials there are held during this month for those members of the community who have been lost to hate crimes or HIV/AIDS. And the purpose of this month is to recognize the impact that the LGBTQ individuals have had on history local, nationally, and internationally. So happy LGBTQ plus Pride Month. So yes, you guys, today is the first day.
This month also is reflecting gun violence awareness. Yes, today marks Gun Violence Awareness Month, which is a month-long statewide campaign to raise awareness on the severe impact of gun violence held in our very communities while promoting conversation and action. Now, tomorrow is National Gun Violence Awareness Day, and we honors those victims of gun violence, and we wear orange. But why do we wear orange? Well, on January 21st, 2013, Hydia Pendleton marched with President Obama in his second inaugural parade, and a week later, she was shot and killed on a playground in Chicago. Oh my goodness. So after this tragedy, her friends commemorated her life by wearing orange, and the color hunters wear orange in the woods to protect themselves and others. So wear orange is nationally observed every June, and thousands of people wear the color orange to honor her and honor more than 40,000 people who've been killed with guns and approximately 85,000 people who are shot and wounded each and every year. So tomorrow is Gun Violence Day, Gun Violence Prevention Day, and I'm going to wear my orange and join me as we wear orange. And following that, are you guys ready for some Ed Chat?
Let's go.
Yes. Most definitely. Let's get to it. So, last month, May 15th to be exact, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill into law that prevents the universities and colleges within the state from spending money on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, DEI. The bill also limits how race can be discussed in the classroom. According to the Washington Post, DeSantis spoke during a news conference saying, if you look at the way this has been implemented across the country, DEI is better viewed as standing for discrimination, exclusion, and indoctrination, and that it has no place in our public institutions. This new bill says the whole experiment with DEI is coming to an end in the state of Florida. Under the new law, public colleges will not be able to spend federal or state money on DEI efforts, and it also prevents that colleges teach this course and teach other courses that, I quote, distort significant historical events and teach identity politics, and are based on theories that systemic racism, sexism, oppression, and economic inequities. And he also says that he also recommended that students who want to study niche subjects like gender ideology go to Berkeley, go to other places, but other than the state of Florida. So, gentlemen, what are your thoughts on this?
Bonehead. That's what he is, a bonehead.
The bonehead.
He's just...
Who uses that word?
I use it.
We know you use it because it's the only person that said that.
But that RD, I can't stand the man. I can't stand him. He's just, what is he doing down there in Florida?
And like, you think about it, it's not only just affecting a certain community, it's affecting a lot of people. Because right now, you're making it seem like we cannot, discuss being locked in together. You know what I'm saying? Because you're making it seem like we're only strict and bounded to what you want to do and what you want to control, and that we have no say so in this. So you're making Florida so you're trying to be a monarch and a monarchy. You're trying to make Florida a whole controlled government. You're making it limited for each and every person to identify themselves in a way. You're making these schools not teach the real facts. You know what I'm saying? To their communities. TJ, I'm gonna use an example. I don't know if he's a proud Floridian, but he's from Florida, right? And if he was to stay and go to a prestigious HBCU such as Florida A&M or Mary Bethune-Cookman, if he was to go to those HBCUs, he'll be granted nothing close to his race or nothing to make it diverse for him to understand what flourishes or what methods or how he can be lively. You're going to shock that from him? If you're not going to fund this state and federally because of what? Not trying to make your whole state inclusive to diversity? Shutting down diversity is what you're trying to do in schools? That's just a question I have.
Florida, this not Florida, is this guy. This guy, this guy, who is just out of control. And then isn't he trying to run for president in 2020?
Yeah. I think he's planning on it.
Oh, he already said it.
Yeah. And so if you can imagine him being governor in Florida and what he is doing to that state, can you imagine him becoming president and what he wants to do to our country? So this is why I say this, and I think I said this before. This is why we have to be careful on who we vote for.
Yes.
And Florida loves this type of of what he's doing. Florida loves this. I can tell you this now. Florida loves what he's doing because Florida is a red state. Florida's a red state. Florida is a Republican state. So look, I'm from Florida. I moved from a red state to another red state because Texas is also.
Matter of fact, we all stuck in red states. Everybody.
Yep, sadly.
Is Tennessee a red state?
Oh yeah.
Oh really? Oh wow. Okay, but Ron DeSantis, I feel like he's a whole nother version of Donald Trump.
2.0.
I'd rather not say that, but it's true.
They're just twins. They're just twins. It's just
he's almost up that, but
the only thing that's making them different is
orange hair.
DeSantis is more slimmer and don't carry the orange hair trend.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that.
But I must say, the DEI is very important, and when you take this DEI away, it's going to hurt a lot of people, including the HBCUs in this state of Florida.
Of course.
Wait a minute. Can we just state the fact that he thinks that the DEI is viewed as discrimination, exclusion, and indoctrination?
I hate that he often brings up the courses that colleges are offering, courses that, quote, distort significant historical events. So what are you telling me? What are you saying? What are you saying in distorting historical events?
Right.
What is that meaning? Are you trying to make it seem like slavery never happened? Are you making it seem like civil rights never happened? Are you making it seem like none of this stuff that we had to endure never happened?
Trying to erase everything.
I think when Courtney was here, he said that they're trying to basically wipe away our history.
Yeah,
and I think that is exactly what they're trying to do.
Exactly.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
No.
No. It's stupid. It's very stupid. It's retarded. It's retarded.
Yeah.
Number one, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want to take too many time because I know y'all hate
No,
when I be talking
go
too
ahead.
much.
Go
So
ahead.
I
Go
want to say
ahead.
this. One of my dream schools was in Florida. Florida A&M University. That's one of my dream schools I had as a young child. I never applied there because look at the state. So if I was to end up going to Florida A&M and end up getting to a great program for communication, am I going to be limited to what I can and cannot do in that facility? Or is my school going to go down because you're not providing diverse funding? If you don't know, HBCUs are primarily supported by the DEI because they are a historically Black college and university. So if you're going to take that away, then what's going to be the power of HBCUs in Florida? Two HBCUs that we proudly know, Florida A&M University, Mary Bethune-Cookman, right?
Yes.
And if I keep bringing up the little TJ, because if he ends up doing that and going back to the state and going to those HBCUs, if he does,
It's the why I moved.
Where would his place be? You know what I'm saying? What would be the place for the future? Let's think about the future. Because will our kids grow up into a predicament to where nothing will be taught and nothing will be valued?
That's what seems like it's happening. That's what it seems like it's happening. And we got to do something about that seriously because
we honestly do. And we move on because I can't give him no more of my time.
I cannot give him no more of my time. This is BS. Let's move.
Now check this out, you guys. Mr. DJ, sorry. See, he got me so heated up I can't even speak. So now, you guys, Dr. J. Luke Woods from San Diego State University had went on the Dr. Phil show talking about the need to address racism head on in the classroom. Don't avoid those inconvenient truths. Woods, the Black Minds professor, is known for teaching on race lighting when gaslighting is racial. So, thoughts, fellas, on why racism should be taught in the classroom head on?
It's the same thing.
Topic.
That's the same thing it's talking about in Florida.
Exactly.
When they try to when they try to revoke those AP history classes, when they're trying to revoke this money on teaching students of diverse backgrounds their own reasoning, their own truths, their own problems. This is why it's needed. I don't think the whole country doesn't even know the top of racism because it's not being taught.
Exactly.
That's true. They don't know it. Because I feel like if you teach a student, okay, let's say we had a primarily Black school, right? No, excuse me, a primarily white school, PWI, right? And let's just take it back to elementary school, right? We're in the classroom, right? Let's say about fourth grade. 56% white, maybe 17% Hispanic, and the other percent is just Black. Let's say the white kids are doing more as the Black and Hispanic kids are just in the shadows. So let's make it this. I don't want to make this whole thing about what it kind of is about race, but hear me out. If the white kids and everybody in that school is doing things that are custom to them, and then when they hear about certain things that happen over the course of history, white kids would think it's normal, but the Black kids wouldn't even know what the problem was. So tell me, how is that not important for kids like that percentage of Hispanic and Black people, Black students, who didn't know exactly the meaning of what happened back then? Let's just hear me out. Focus on that. How is that less important for them to understand that? Just hear me out. Because I feel like it's significantly important for people to understand the value of what their race was and how people see it in this cruel world, right?
I agree.
So this is a prime example. That whole scenario, I didn't mean to give, the whole scenario that I pointed out is often clear that we need to know that.
True. Especially with me, like all of our students, not just only our Black students, but all of our students,
Exactly.
needs, because we need to have, I don't want to bash out no teachers at all. I'm not. And I'm not bashing out none of my teachers as well. But I have felt like this is for me. I'm going to use me as an example. My former teachers who are watching, just please hear me out, especially my white teachers. Please hear me out. But I felt like back in middle school, somewhere in middle school, and then also a little bit of high school, but mainly middle school, I felt like because I had white teachers throughout my school years, and I felt like some of you guys, in history, I felt like you guys wasn't really much educated enough about, teaching me of what I need to know for my history. That's why I quite have felt like that. But I don't want to say nothing bad towards them, but I just felt like it wasn't enough on my end of what I needed to know. Yes, of course, I learned stuff, at home, but also I quite want to learn it in school as well, because not every child, they get most of their stuff, at school, because some of their parents don't want to even, have that discussion with their child at home. And, the only place is for the schools, for the teachers to teach them. But I just felt like our white teachers needs to be educated enough on, teaching this to all of our students. That's what I'm just saying. Well, you guys, on that note, we have to take a break, but there's more Ed Chat coming up. We'll be right back. This is The Educators.
Love watching The Educators? You can be a part of the conversation too! The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook and be a part of the conversation by telling us what you think. Follow us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes moments of the show. Follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You can keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
What's up, you all, and welcome back to The Educators. So we got even more Ed Chat, so let's dig right back in, all right? So back in April, forever First Lady and author of The Light We Carry, Michelle Obama, we just love her so much. She made an appearance on the Drew Barrymore show, for a special sit-down interview, and she had talked with Drew about how her parents taught her not to let fear guide her. So take a look at this clip.
Have you ever been intimidated to cross a room to go over to someone?
Absolutely.
Who was that?
I talk about this in the chapter where I talk about what it feels like to be an only or first. If you're a first generation college student and nobody in your family has ever gone to college, you will be intimidated by sitting in a college classroom or to raise your hand to ask a question. I wasn't always confident walking across the room, but what I had were parents who told me not to let my fear guide me. So they started pushing me early out of the nest to try new things. And the lesson that I learned from her is that she had to overcome her fear of letting me go. And a lot of times as parents, we hold on tight for too long. We don't want our kids to experience that fear, that anxiety. But the one thing that I say is that if you don't let your kids practice their fear, they never learn how competent they can be.
All right, so fellas, I have to ask you this because this is so interesting coming from Michelle Obama, of course. So did your parents ever taught you about something like similar like Michelle Obama parents did? Because that was so fascinating of not letting fear guide her in her life. So
Yeah,
has any of your parents taught you about something that really
absolutely.
helped you in
Course,
life?
of
I
course.
mean, because I said this multiple times. I said this on radio, on here. I think I said this on here. I was taught to wake up, pray, and look in the mirror at yourself every morning, and before you go to bed. And this is true, real life story. They taught me. Both of my parents taught me how to, when I wake up, look in the mirror. Well, first of all, go use the bathroom. Then look in the mirror and say to yourself, "You're handsome. You're gonna have a good day. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Anything that you tell yourself, that's what you live with. That's what you're going to be stuck with. If you tell yourself that you're handsome, then your self-esteem is going to say, good job, you look good today. But if you're just constantly looking in that mirror, in that camera, and telling yourself that you're ugly, then you're lowering your self-esteem. Then you're gonna be
Right.
like, I'm ugly.
Yes.
Nobody wants to look at me. Nobody wants to do. No, you're handsome. You're pretty. You go out there in the world and be like, hey, hey, hey. Only if you're a model, but hey, hey. So look in that mirror, and right now, if you have not done that, look in that mirror and say, I'm pretty. I'm handsome, and go on about your say, I'm gonna have a good day. Nobody's gonna tell me
Yes.
otherwise. I'm gonna go to school feeling great. I look good, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. If so, then cancel that out because nobody cares
Yeah.
about what they think. Only
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely say that. Yeah, you guys say that to yourself because other people are not going to tell you otherwise. Or if they do, that's going to literally dictate on how your day is going to be because
Exactly.
you're allowing
Your
other
life.
people, exactly, you're allowing other people, and I don't like that. And then what my mom has taught me, for her children is to stand up for yourself because me and my sister we are both shy and she always taught us don't let other people control you, speak up for yourself. And I'm so proud of that because back then I didn't understand and I let people over control me in my life. But now since I gotten older and I understand that I don't let people control me. I speak up whenever necessary. It's like if something's not right, I'm gonna speak up for it. It's like, no, you should not be doing that. No, I take care of this or whatever. And I'm glad she taught me that because I am a better person because of her. So you guys out there, if you are shy, don't worry about it. Speak up for yourself when the time is right for
Hallelujah.
you. Because for me, I feel like I'm preaching right now. Because for me,
Lord.
Holy Ghost.
because for me, it had to be at the right time for me when it was my time, not for everybody else. That's all I gotta say because I don't feel like keep going on and preaching. But yeah, that's what my mom taught me.
Preach, preach, preach.
Y'all are silly.
Hallelujah.
But my thing is this: I always feel like yes, yeah, everybody taught that. Judging from what you have said, yes, of course, it's all about self affirmations and love yourself. That's the number one key. I often tell my friends that all the time who have low self esteem all the time. Don't let fear take over you. The fear does that to people. You really do.
Mhm.
You gotta be careful with that. Yeah. And moving on, y'all. A growing body of research reveals that there's a right and wrong way to use cold calling. Now, teachers often resist on calling on students whose hands are often not raised, fearing that suddenly some of these kids are thrusting students into the spotlight that will cause them to feel uncomfortable. The practice, often referred to as cold calling, is a divisive issue, with advocates saying that it is a useful tool to call kids to attention, and critics are charging and saying that this is ineffective and also promotes fear-based learning. As the author, Alfie Khan, points out, calling on unsuspecting students can feel like surveillance. You better be prepared because you never know when I'm going to call on you. A close look at this research reveals that data supports both positions depending on the context. In a 2022 study, researchers recorded the daily lessons of 15 teachers across 4 middle schools, isolating 86 cold calling events. Detailed analysis of the practice showed that teachers generally employed by one or two approaches when cold calling. Quote, encouraging and engaging one on the other hand, but also confrontational and intimidating on the other hand. So your thoughts on this, cousin? Have you ever heard of this cold calling before?
Yes, I have. Yes,
Oh,
I
really?
have. Oh, goodness, I
Yes.
love the cold calling. Seriously, I love the cold calling.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Because look, if you think about it, you got to outsmart the teacher. No, look, you got to outsmart the teacher because they love cold call. That's what they love to do nowadays. They just love to cold call.
Right.
So if you don't have your hand raised, they gonna call anybody. So they love
yeah.
to. So look, this is how I view it. The beginning of the school, the first day of school, you got to show that teacher that you're not shy. Because they love to call them the shy kids. They love to call them the shy kid. But every time I raise my hand, they never call. They never
Right.
call on me. They
Right.
always call them the shy kids. So when on the first day of school, you got to act like you're not shy. You got to, and then it goes
You gotta
back
do
to
what
what
you did?
Damien said.
You gotta do what?
You gotta, you gotta. So it goes back to what Damien. It goes back to what Damien said, because he said him and his sister are shy, and so because on the shy kids, so I feel like it gets the kids out of their shy comfort zone, because also the shy kids, they feel like that when they're speaking, you got their soft little voice. That's all. And then they feel like everybody is looking at them, talking about them. In reality, they're just looking at you, hearing what you have to say. So
True.
I love cold calling.
For me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a victim of this cold calling. I am. Especially in mathematics. I'm gonna tell you about a story. I just graduated from high school, right? So,
Yes.
You don't like
my
math.
freshman year, we're all enrolled in, Algebra 1.
Mhm.
And people who already took it early, I don't care. I took it at the right time. So,
That's right.
so we was in Algebra 1, and
It
then
was
every
right for
time
you.
the teacher would call us to the board individually, like you don't even care. She wouldn't care who you are. The people who are they're quiet, like me. I was quiet. I don't talk to people. I don't
Really?
So,
Shocking.
no, no, maybe, but no. So she called me from my desk, right? And go up to the board and solve the problem without her help. And then
Wow.
she'll watch you, and then she'll not gonna help you. If you get the answer wrong, she's gonna tell you what to do to get it right. If you get it right,
Okay.
you're good.
See,
Because that's
I like
a
that.
way that's a way that she does it, because she wanted to make sure that it was all right and all good.
Yeah.
Me, I'm be honest. I had this fear since elementary school. Really, I had this fear of being wrong, of failing.
Yes.
I have a
Yes.
major fear of that. Whenever I get called or I get the wrong answer, I don't want the
Yes.
classmates to be looking at me like, "Oh, no,
Yeah.
wrong. Oh, blah blah blah." Like, they don't really like that. That resonated with me very seriously in fifth grade, because I always had a teacher that will always have a whole fit about one person getting it wrong. And I just think of her, and especially in math, because some people say I'm good at math, but low key. But
Wait a minute. You had a fear of doing what?
of being wrong, especially in the subject of math. I hated that.
So what you think you're supposed to get everything right?
No, I know I gotta get stuff wrong. I just don't like it when I'm wrong.
Oh, because
I feel you.
kids.
I feel you.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
that's what it goes to.
because there's moments where I've been wrong in math equations and math problems, and my teacher will be having a whole hippy dippity fit and not really
Oh, I
quickly
hate those teachers.
resolving that.
Who has a
That's
fit.
what got me. That's what got me being wrong. You know what I
Little
mean?
nasty
It's
attitude.
yeah. And they're like, what? They're like, what is that on the board? What? I'm like, that's the problem. What? Sit down.
Wait, because every time when I get called up to the board, I'll be like, here we go again. It's always the times when I think I'm wrong or I don't have it. But that's every time when I'm confident, I'm like, I know I got this right. They never call on me. What are you doing? But also, bro, what you just said, fear of being wrong, it goes back to what I said. The kids that feel like everybody's looking at them, talking about them. I mean, they do that to me all the time when I get called up to the thing. I get it wrong anyway. So, kids are just always like, you dumb, sit down. I'll be like, who you talking to? Did you get it right? And so I'll just,
yeah. Damien, have you ever felt this sense of being fearful of being wrong?
Yeah, and then I never heard of cold calling before. I actually never knew it was called that because I remember senior year, Spanish class. My best friend, we was in the front row. He was sitting here. I was sitting right here. We was going over our assignment or daily work or whatever. I can't remember. And, she always likes to call on someone to read an answer. And I look over to my friend. I was like, I have my fingers crossed and I even have my toes crossed, looking over to my friend saying, she better not call on me. She better not. But some reason I look towards her way. She look at me. And the next thing you know, all right, Damien, how about you read 2 and 3?
Eye contact.
The eye contact.
That's why you never make eye contact. Never.
I hate that.
Somebody, never make eye contact.
And she let me do 2 problems, 2 and 3. I was like,
did you get them right?
Well, yeah, of course I did, yeah. But my Spanish was not my thing, but I was looking at that day, so hey.
We can tell.
You know what's funny?
But,
what's funny? I love Spanish so much. They put me in Spanish 3 honors.
No.
Oh, you got some Spanish for us? You got some Spanish for us?
Huh?
You got some Spanish for us?
No, please don't, because I don't want to revisit those days. No.
Oh, you do?
¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Me llamo Bry'Neir. Mi cumpleaños septiembre 10.
Yes, you got a 3DS too? Oh, wow.
Mi color favorite. I'm saying color wrong.
Yep, you sure are.
Color what?
You sure are saying that wrong.
I was trying to say my favorite color is azul.
Blue.
Azul y rojo.
Blue and yellow?
All right, TJ, take us on to the break, please.
I don't know how to speak Spanish. All I know is vámonos and hola.
Vámonos means welcome. So why are you waving when you said vámonos?
I thought it meant let's go. I thought it meant let's go.
Yeah, because we learned that from Dora. Okay, go ahead.
No. Okay, let's not forget copyright. Okay, we have to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is The Educators. Woo!
Welcome back to The Educators. Now, people, are you guys ready to earn some points?
Yeah.
Well, yes. Well, not so fast, okay? Don't get all excited because someone has to work for it, okay? So get your running shoes ready because it's time to play one of our new favorite game. Ready, set, get. We have some really good people joining joining us. So what's up? You are playing today. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Bry'Neir Seymour, and I am from Columbia, South Carolina.
Yes.
She came
Oh,
through.
yes. Now you look like you are ready to earn some points, and we're going to tell you how it works, okay? So we're going to give you just only 20 seconds. Yes, 20 seconds to run and find a mystery item in your home.
That's right, Damien. If you locate this item and bring it back before the 20 seconds is up, you will receive 100 points. And if you can't find it or don't make it back in 20 seconds, never fear, because you will lose points. All right.
Okay, I can tell that she is ready. So let's put 20 seconds on the clock and get ready to stretch those legs and be ready to dash. So listen very closely. Okay, so you have to bring back at least 3 items to make a sandwich. Ready?
Before you start, let's make sure we have our.
What?
Hold on, make sure we have our 20 seconds up. We can't be
Damien
foul.
has the seconds.
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Ready. Set. The timer starts now. 20 seconds. Go.
20 seconds.
Go.
Go.
Oh, go in the kitchen. Run.
Gosh. What 3
Peanut butter
items
jelly
is she gonna bring
You
back?
gonna lose. She gonna lose.
Oh gosh. 5 seconds.
You got 5 seconds left.
You both be room for your sister.
Timer is up.
Time is up, Brianna. You lost.
That what?
This is 20 seconds is not long. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be short.
Well, tell her to come back. She has one more chance.
Hopefully she didn't trip like the movies.
All right, Brianna. What? You just got 1 item?
Well,
why you got salt? Nobody puts.
well,
I couldn't find nothing in the refrigerator.
You could have had bread and mayonnaise and all that. 20 seconds.
I
Fair
love
enough,
this
because
sampling. I
You
love
got
it.
one more. You got one more shot. You got to find a matching outfit with some shoes in 20 seconds. You say no, not here. No, your clock.
20 seconds on the clock.
ready.
The clock starts now. If you can
Go.
find a matching outfit,
Go.
Gosh.
Go. Outfit matching. How many seconds we got left?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. 10.
I'm done.
5.
Oh, she got one of my outfits.
She got it.
Go.
Let's see.
Shirt.
Let's see.
Okay. The sweatpants.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The shirt.
Okay.
And my beautiful voices.
Okay.
Alrighty.
There we go. 100
Good.
points.
Yes.
There you go. 100 points.
All right.
Good
Good
There we go.
job. Now we have another player. So tell us your name and where you're from.
It's your boy, Christian Monet. Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We're coming through.
Okay. So we are so happy to have you guys here. Okay, so listen. You've got 20 seconds to bring back a random object to win some points. Okay, you want to win some points? Okay, we ain't got no money, so you're gonna win some points. Okay, so now, please confirm though, because I don't want nobody to think we're cheating here. So you have no clue on what I'm gonna ask. Okay.
You ready, Monet?
Yes.
By the way, this is our co-host on the radio, Chris Nix Monet. Give it up for him one time. Co-host on the radio. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So let's put 20 seconds on the clock. So Christian, I want you to go and find a large kitchen-sized trash can. Okay? Ready, set, go.
Go.
I got faith. In this one.
Oh gosh.
You gonna find the trash can?
Okay.
That was like what, 5 seconds?
Under 11 seconds left.
It's in my
Impressive.
room. I put it in my room.
Wow. Okay, I need to take notes just in case we play this one day. Okay.
No, TJ.
Impressive.
Okay, let me tell you what you have to do next. Okay, so next you got to go find at least 2 items from your past, like old school yearbooks, old photos, and old class assignments. Something old, okay? So you got 20 seconds, put 20 seconds on clock, and then
What?
Katana starts now. Go, 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 go find some. Go get some. Go get some.
Something old. Something
Old
old. Something
assignment.
old.
Old
Anything old.
assignment.
A picture or something.
Anything old.
Anything old. Okay, just okay.
5 seconds.
Lucky back.
You gotta
Oh, I mean, it's only a year old, but I guess this is
He's
raggedy
old.
old.
He got it. He got it. Okay.
This is a raggedy old band medal.
Okay. What's the other item? 2 items.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Oh, he didn't get it.
Can we make an
okay.
exception? Can we make an
I
exception?
mean, at least I got one, so I'm not complaining.
Can we give him half?
We will give him that. We'll give him that. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll give him
Okay.
that. But
All right.
you guys, guess what? You guys are all winners here. So we thank you so much for playing with us. Thanks for stopping by. You're all
Yes.
winners here. So
Yes.
yes. So thank you so much for playing and tune in next time with us for Ready, Set, Get. So we have to take a quick break, but I just love that name. We have to take a quick break.
You know
but
you do.
But don't you move and go anywhere. We're coming right back after this. You're watching The Educators. Love watching The Educators? You could be a part of our conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook and be a part of our conversation by telling us what you think. Follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes content of our show and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
Everybody, welcome back to The Educators. Now, do you like when someone impersonates other people, especially celebrities? Well, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Well, guess what? How about someone who can do it right, or who can't do it right, but they think they're spot on? Anyways, well, we have a very young Prince TJ who can do the job for that. And our new segment we like to call Impersonating. Take it away, Prince TJ.
What's up, everybody? All right. I should have got my suit on. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Bry'Neir Seymour here. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I want to thank you all so much for being here tonight. Tonight we got a great show for you all. So let's go ahead and get into a segment that we like to call Spit It Up. Let's go, y'all. Yeah.
What
Hey,
kind of
spit it up.
hairstyle is that?
Yeah. This is my
My
dreads.
hair is not like that. First of all,
It's my
it's
dreads
not.
here.
No,
You
it's
know,
not.
I forgot my glasses on.
look like dread.
We got my glasses. Brianna, I'm filming. Okay, I got the door on my thumb. I got a stop sign on my door, but it ain't working. Oh, hold on, wait a minute, y'all. My mama calling me. Hold on. I'm filming. You just hold on. Okay, so let me finish. Okay, I'm live. Don't come in here. Okay. So, all right, y'all. So Donald Trump, I am so sorry that I informed you that America is shutting down. Okay. So yeah, that's Donald Trump for you. TJ, come on in, TJ. I gotta hear you from you, TJ. What do you think about Donald Trump doing this? Well, I think it's good, Bry'Neir. I think it's good. Yeah, why you calling me on? Well, because I just need somebody, to talk to because I'm lonely over here. So yeah, PJ, be quiet. Little nuthead. Just a little nuthead. What? Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Educators, everybody. So, what we doing? Hey, let's go ahead and wrap. We ain't got enough time. Let's go ahead and wrap. Cut. TJ, you didn't say that word right, TJ. Damien, why are you talking so slow? Damien, let's go ahead and hurry up. Damien, hurry up. What, Brianna? What? Just put the chicken wings in the oven, Brianna. Jesus. Oh, you cooking pork chops? Oh yeah. Put some good pork chops in there. Put some seasoning on it. Yeah, pork chops. So thank you all so much for being here with me tonight, everybody. We had a great time tonight. Thank you so much to Michael Finkley for stopping by.
He's gonna do the radio me next. Watch. He's gonna do the radio me next. Watch.
Yeah.
I know it. Watch.
Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. And we'll see you all tomorrow night on Late Nights with Bry'Neir Seymour.
Watch. Don't do it. Watch.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the radio show. It is 42 hours. 42 minutes after the hour, everybody. And it looks like, that's my J HUD on right now. Happy play. TJ, do you think that J HUD is going to get renewed? Do you think Sherry's going to get renewed? Oh, did you know?
I never said that on the radio.
Did you know that The Real got canceled? Did you know that The Real got canceled, TJ? Damien, ain't nobody talking about your show. Damien, ain't nobody talking about your show. That's all TJ, Damien. That's all TJ. Listen, I don't even want to be here, man. I don't even want to be here right now. Production meeting, everybody. Production meeting. Yes, production meeting. Oh, hold on. Hold on. This is what he do.
His hair fell off.
Let me get the hair out my face. All right. So y'all, production meeting. All right, so what we filming first? Let's go, y'all. We're wasting so much time, man.
That's not me. Do Damien. Do Mr. Anderson.
No.
TJ, what you say, TJ?
No.
TJ, what you say, TJ? TJ, what you say? I'm bald head right now. Oh, shit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Educators. Yes. It's Damien Anderson here. Thank you all so much for being here today. Yes. And guess what, you guys? This is season 8 of the Educators, and we're back. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. And so, TJ. No. TJ, Bry'Neir. Bry'Neir. I ain't doing that, Damien. I'm just speaking the truth, Damien. Bry'Neir. Be quiet, Bry'Neir. But Damien, I'm an executive producer of this show too, Damien. It's not all your idea. Bry'Neir. I'm the OG host over here. I'm the OG host. I've been here for 5 years. Okay, Bry'Neir. Can't see my hair. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I did a good job, didn't I, y'all?
Halfway, but it's okay.
It's on wrong, by the way.
Yeah, you had this on wrong.
You look like a crackhead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was trying to say.
But look who's the only one that's laughing and grinning. Who's the only one laughing and grinning?
Why y'all ain't laughing? I did a good job. Y'all gotta admit. I pulled off Damien. I pulled off Bry good.
Thank you so much for that, TJ. We
welcome.
We truly enjoyed it. But we're gonna take a quick break. Do not move. The Educators returns momentarily.
Love watching The Educators? You can be a part of the conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook and be a part of the conversation by telling us what you think. Follow us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes content of our show. And follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
Closed captioning and other consideration for The Educators provided by
Welcome back to The Educators. We had a good show today, most importantly because of that last segment. You know, I'm just the light of the room. So it was a great show today, right, fellas?
It was good. I enjoyed myself today. Yeah,
Good show. Yeah.
for sure.
Because of me.
Okay.
You say so.
Self-esteem here, people. What we say earlier into the show. Thank you.
Self-esteem for you.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do, but y'all lowering it. Go ahead and end the show off. Thank you for watching.
Don't rush me. All right, and to our Ed fam, we thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for providing your time, your energy, and your passion. We send it all right back to you. And then we'll see you guys right back here on the next time. Only here on The Educators. Same time, same place. See y'all.